Crows fly over the absence of rainbows. Plain clothes had you running down to the tracks. Train cemetery invariably protects you, directs you to take solace in hiding beneath the cracks. I'm at the west and I'm rigging someone else's breast. Found a nest that would hold that shot forever. Weather the worst together, up and down a lope. Use last words as passwords for a better deal on dope. We're numerous in the room of superfluous loss. Lost track of our shadows, licking the cracks off the pavement. The cost of calming our voices, vibratos, embracing the facts of our placement. However shallow, we seek the hollow and swallow the callow. Room quiet, silence, someone's rapping at our chamber door. Internal riots feel more violent than they've ever been before. The hollow answers nevermore. Lock the door, gestured at the bodies, begging seizures on the floor. Timmy's brought us presents, sneaking in through the opening, hoping his presence doesn't take the graves up or the ones who gave up, while placing vacancy signs on the remains of his friends' skulls. He can eventually rent out their brains to someone useful. The reason for my being in this room is that I've planned it this way, having never negotiated shades of gray. I crave manic extremes, it's why my room of loss is filled with violent scenes and silent scenes of weeping. Still I only know as much as I allow myself to remember. Dismembered the sensitive fences that kept my defenses from bending. Still mending from what I'm remembering of that night, where everything was laid out as we evaded the moonlight. Waited on all sides of the scale. I took my turn to fail, took some Valium and went to bed. Cause I'm not comfortable that deep inside my head, that deep inside myself. Don't wanna be finding problems as I analyze my mental health. I waited as I watched it all disintegrate, calculated how long I could use fate as a scapegoat, how long it would take before the admission escaped from my throat. Crows fly over the absence of rainbows. Plain clothes had you running down to the tracks. Train cemetery invariably protects you, directs you to take solace in hiding beneath the cracks. Having finally grasped the extent to which this trap is dependent on my clasp to these chains, to these undiscerning ridges, follow what remains of my paths to the hollows, to warm myself by the fires of burning bridges. Death becomes cheap as last words are used as passwords to get a better deal on whatever it is we're buying, so we feel comfortable lying in bed, touching, thrusting, lusting after the fingers tangling up our hair. All the wasted lives, trying to escape the wasted lives lived. All the wasted lives, trying to escape the wasted lives lived. All the wasted lives, trying to escape the wasted lives lived. All the wasted lives, trying to escape the wasted lives lived. Crows fly over the absence of rainbows. Plain clothes had you running down to the tracks. Train cemetery invariably protects you, directs you to take solace in hiding beneath the cracks. I'm at the west and I'm reading someone else's breast. Found a nest that would hold that shot forever. Weather the worst together, up and down a lope. Use last words as passwords for a better deal on dope.